So we had thought that he had been mauled by some kind of a critter because of the holes in him. And it's turned out that that wasn't true. And I did come over a couple hours ago and give you an update on him, but for those that might have missed it, I'll run it through you again. He was actually shot, and the bullet went in here, and whoever shot him meant to do him great harm. But instead of entering here where it would have killed him, it came out here. So it shattered the orbit around the bone around his eye, and literally ruined his eye from that. And then it did also, in traveling across here, it fractured his jaw up in here, up high, and the vets, both of the ones that do these kind of really great surgeries, have said that they cannot do surgery on it. So he's going to end up with a really, really crooked jaw. And then I asked Dr. Darcy today to check his front left leg because he's been so gimpy on it. And so what happened was when they took the x-ray, they saw lots and lots of fragments of the bullet. It just shattered and just sent all these little particles everywhere. And so that's why this leg he's still gimping on, and it's been so swollen and so sore. And she said then, and I did mention to her also that his back legs were also rather sore. So we didn't know what that was about until they saw the x-ray, and he's got 2 fractures in his pelvis. They made sure that the femoral heads were in the sockets, and they are, but he does have a fracture back, 2 fractures back here as well. And I said, well, how do you think that happened? And she said, well, we don't know. Maybe he was up on a roof, and he got, thrown off by the impact, or maybe he was in a tree, or maybe he was just simply on the ground and the impact of the shot caused him to be tossed about a little, I guess you could say. He is he's got me wrapped right around every speck of him. I just love him so much. And no, I can tell he is in some pain, and actually I think his left shoulder is far worse than what his eye is. He did have to have that eye removed, but it probably feels a whole lot better having that thing out of there than what it did before. But he is on antibiotics, and he is on soreness meds. But he's a nut. He loves us, and he chirps and he's purring right now, and he needs. And Beth said when he came back, he was what? He was rolling.
He was rolling on. Oh, there's one of those real deep pile rugs out there, and he was rolling on it with the mouse. He was upside down and had the mouse in his front feet.
He's just quite amazing to me. He's just such a super friendly guy. So I'm going to call the couple that brought him in. Because at that time we did truly think that it was a dog bite. But this is more serious worrying about them for the sake of the rest of the colony that he came from. He was part of a TNR. He can eat just fine. And actually, yesterday, was that yesterday when I left him out down on the floor? I still had his cone on, and he was using his cone. He was using it like a shovel to it. He whoop, and he put it in, and blop, down goes the food. And then I thought, well, he's surely not chewing it. And I watched more and more, and you betcha he was even chewing it. And you can probably see there. You can see his canines are nowhere near where they're supposed to be. But it is as it is. He's going to end up with a really crooked mouth. And so even today when he came home, he ate dry food, canned food, lots of water. Yeah, that's why I'm going to call them and make sure that they know. Yeah, he wants up here really bad. He's just purring.
Yeah, he's just so mellow. He's the most mellow cat. You're trying to align his jaw, try to keep it with, using tape or to like a support, and he just laid there. Jackie was moving the jaw to get it back into position, and He didn't really care as long as you petted him.
And I'll just give you a real quick update on Donna too, because I've got to get out to my mom's. Out to my mom's. Donna is in the hospital right now. I drove her out to ER. Almost dragging her at first, but then she realized that she did need to go. She has some heart issues, and it has become quite a bit worse in the last few weeks. And last night, it acted up again, and so we went in, and they within minutes told her she needed to be transferred to Fort Wayne, and that she would have to go by ambulance. It makes me smile a little bit, because after the doctor left and she was going through her purse sorting things out, and she wanted to know how much cash she had in there, and it turned out to be she had $9 in there, and she said, "Do you think I can bribe the driver of the ambulance just to go on her street where she lives?" So I go, "Oh, Donna, don't you even try it." So anyhow, she's there. The bad thing is the Parkview where she's going to be going at is loaded down with flu victims, and they are really pouring in at everywhere, even here in Defiance. So she's still got to wait. There's a possibility that she's going to have to spend the night at Defiance ER, but as soon as they get a spot, they'll ambulance her up there to to Fort Wayne, and find out what's going on. So please keep her in your prayers and good thoughts. This is really hard for her to be there. This is not her thing. I went over and fed her kitties for her, and I'll do that. I'll see if Connie can help me too with that. So it's hard for her to be there. Okay, little chump, you ready? There's my
I
Auntie
kind of like it up here, I think.
Oh, I think he will be really wonderful up here.
Well,
Yeah, she's a good
big,
person.
He is a big boy.
Jackie, you have a pen in your office.
Yeah.
Look at, say, ooh.
Oh, well.
Except he doesn't. He really wants to be down cruising.
Yeah. And the people that watch over the TNR colony, they said again today that he's the best cat of the whole bunch. He's just so chilled. All right, dude, come on. I gotta get out to my mama's.
With that crooked jaw saying, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. He says, I don't care as long as I'm loved. He fit in here immediately. I will. How old is he? How old is this one? We think probably 5 or 6. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to head out to my mom's and get her taken care of. No, you cannot get down. No, I bet you Angie will feed you a little bit.
Giving him anything special?
No. You'll eat anything you give him.
Including the spoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to head out too, so.
Okay. So how'd you guys end up